I'm Evan Doherty here with Yahoo Sports NBA analyst Greg Anthony and Yahoo Sports NBA writer Marc Spears, who joins me here in studio. Kobe Bryant closing in on Michael Jordan for third all-time on the points list, Greg. It's the age-old debate, but does this affect your thoughts in any way of Kobe or Michael? Who do you take?
No, and I think age is a correct word to use because I think this is generational. I think they're going to be, for people like myself, most of them aren't going to think that there's even a debate to be had. They're going to put Michael Jordan head and shoulders above. But for people who have grown up in the Kobe Bryant era, he's going to be, in their minds, considered to be the best ever. And this is going to help that claim. Listen, he has won 5 championships. He's gone to 7 finals. He's going to be the third all-time leading scorer in the history of this game with a chance, an outside chance, to maybe be the all-time. The longevity of his career and the fact that he's playing at this level, at this stage of his career, I mean, those are all positives. But at the end of the day, I would still give the nod to Michael Jordan in terms of what he was able to accomplish over a shorter span. He's kind of like what Jim Brown was in football. Jim Brown may not be regarded as won't be the leader in terms of total yards rushed for, but he's still, I think, the standard by which running backs are judged. And I think Michael Jordan is that when you talk about shooting guards.
That's a great comparison. Kobe, by the way, reaching this mark in about 3 more seasons than Michael, so you got to throw that in as well, Marc. Kobe has said he doesn't even know what Jordan's numbers are. He's not even thinking about it. Do you believe him?
I don't. And I know Kobe pretty well, but he is somebody who, when he came into the league, he walked like Mike. He chewed his gum like Mike. He stuck out his tongue like Mike. And he's going to pass Mike and do it like Mike in scoring fashion. But I just think that is somebody he's just idolized so much. Quietly, it really probably does mean a lot to him, and it's a special thing. But that's all out of respect for Michael Jordan. That's not in any way, shape, or form a slap. But yeah, he's got to feel like that's special because now he's vaulted himself into a top 3 NBA standards, all-time scoring. That's something that I don't know, man. That's one of the most magnificent things you could ever do in your career. Not only pass Michael Jordan, just to be in the top 3. So Kobe downplays things, and this is, everything's cool. But I'm sure when he goes back home to Vanessa, he'd be like, dang, I'm in 3rd place.
Greg, you know Michael pretty well. You played against him. What do you think about him being passed? Is he going to feel pretty good about that?
I don't think it's going to matter to him from this standpoint. Remember, he was never number 1 on that list, and I don't think he was ever a guy who put that as a goal of his, and that's probably why he left and wouldn't play baseball, because he wasn't looking at those individual numbers. And again, I think his career, just because of how dominant he was over the course of that stretch, it'll always stand for itself, and his place in history, I don't think will be touched. And I love Kobe Bryant. I put Kobe Bryant as the 2nd best shooting guard of all time, and that's not a slight, because when you think about the guy who's considered the best, most consider him to be the best player of all time as well. So Kobe Bryant has had a pretty accomplished career, and I think Michael Jordan would applaud him, but I think he sleeps pretty well at night with his legacy.
I want Kobe to get to the Karl Malone stage, because Karl will probably show up at the games and stare him down and do a Calvin Murphy. So come on, Kobe, get more points. I want Karl to be mad at you. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, about 4,700 away. Kobe may be able to do it, and 6,000 from Kareem for the all-time mark. But I want to see that too. I want to see the mailman come down and try to challenge Kobe.
Get close to Kareem.
That'd be something to talk about if that happens going forward. Good stuff, guys. Thanks so much. This is Yahoo Sports.